awanya shibero kuelo parabedi studio kandi ate kumetre barati karashela kuelo mukene mapol muteka esa mukende ha dongma tuwe tindong esije bere style kandi anyway barati ajoli yore makwa makweni jolo welo paramuchechi ni studio
former quick Ajola, DJ Chinya. Thank you so much. All right, 100.2 Pakwach FM is the station you are tuned to. It is exactly 2 minutes that has gone past 6 p.m. Wherever you are cashing 100.2 Pakwach FM, just get to know that we've got a very, very big guest right in the studio. It's a public secret. You're all aware we have one of the finest female artists across East Africa, right in the studio. That's Azawai. So shortly, I'll be introducing her, and we shall be having some series of interaction, talking about music, talking about the show that shall be taking place tonight at Mama Africa Leisure Center. So stay tuned. Right after this banger, 10 over 10, I'll be returning to introduce my guest right in the studio. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Dakashel tonario Pakwach FM utie radio station maite kawinju kama ite kawinju ibie anyuthiri makwe nyawate ku guest mwa studio Kenny ada ingoba bed makwe tin eni chen kasabish na parario padimira shell wachi kunyamegu Azawai bedu live in Mama Africa Leisure Center. So kawoni wache koda Azawai. We do have Azawai right in the studio, and of course we shall be discussing some few things with her right in the studio about the music show, and also she will tell us about the music journey and some few things just to know about her music. Welcome to the studio of 100.2 Pakwach FM. Welcome to Pakwach. Azawai, good evening.
Hey, good evening everyone in Pakwach. Azawai is in the building. Pakwach FM, what's up?
Yep,
what's up?
We are fine, and nice having you around.
Yeah.
Okay, before we got to talk about the show, I really wanted us to discuss something little that's quite musical. And I know the listeners out there would really want to know some few things about Azawai. Azawai, how did you derive that name? Is that an original name or it's a stage name? It's a name that you formed. And how did you manage to come up with that name?
My real name is Zawai de Priscilla. So initially I was just Zawai, but then unfortunately the name was already copyrighted by some other artist. So we added an A to make it Azawai, which is actually very close to my surname, Zawede. So, of course, my team sat down and they came up with something, and it sounded amazing.
All right, nice. And when did you start doing music? When did you join the music industry?
Professionally, that was end of 2019, because that's when I signed with Swans Avenue until now. Yeah, probably it's coming to 5 years or so. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Swans Avenue, probably the biggest record label in the country, totally organized. How did you get yourself into that record label? I'm quite sure there are quite a number of artists who want to join the record label, and it's sad. Where did you get the connection from, and what did it take for you to join the record label Swans Avenue?
Before I joined Swans, I was just a songwriter. So there's this one time I created like some good music with my producer, and then he came up with the idea of, us approaching Swans Avenue and see if they can actually be up for, taking our songs. So he reached out to one of the label founders, Julius Chaze, And then they had a conversation, and they were like, you know what, I think we should have an arrangement where you like, you are the songwriter that writes music for our artists. So if you're down for it, you can actually even send in some more demos that you have. So I sent him like a couple of songs. There were like 5 tracks. And then he told me, let's meet and talk. For me, I went to this meeting thinking we're just going to talk about songwriting and that kind of stuff. But then he proposed a better offer that why don't I actually do my own music, and rather than just being a writer. So that is how it all started. That I met them through songwriting, basically.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Now, when you joined Swang's Avenue in 2019, already Swang's Avenue had Vinka and Winnie Nwaji already in the crew. And media reports, several outlets have been reporting that ever since you joined Swang's Avenue, I think the record label has been favoring you more than both Vinka and Winnie Nwaji. And you've released quite a number of songs, and media outlets normally say at the record label puts a lot of effort in marketing your work. So how have you been relating with those other artists? Haven't they been kind of jealous, basing on the fact that the record label tends to favor you more than them?
There's no such thing as being jealousy. These are my sisters, and they love me just as the same way I do love them.
Okay.
And of course, all I can say, they're all big artists. Like all of them. Winnie Nwaji, Vinka. They've like given you guys bangers like over the time. So every artist like has their time, I would say. So, but there's nothing like that I'm being more favored. Like
because if you've worked on a full album, the African Girl album, and African music album, and those other artists, they joined before you, and they have never recorded an album. Like I don't know if I've.
Okay, this is what you have to understand. We always have like a plan.
Okay.
As an artist, your team runs it by you, and they're like, okay, what do you want to do this year? So you give your suggestions as an artist, and also your team contributes, and then you come to a middle ground.
Okay.
So when I entered Swanks, the team that was allocated to me sat down with me, and I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? Why don't we release an EP? And of course, I was down for it. Why don't you release an album? So it's all like a plan. Like these are not things that just happen out of the blue. Like you sit with your team, and then they discuss with you. You like talk to each other what you want to do for in your career or at this like a given time, period T. So like even Vinka, I think Vinka at some point also had like her music, like an album or something like that. So it just depends on the plan you have, and I believe they're also going to be releasing like albums very soon. So nobody should even worry.
It's fine now. Can you tell us what happened in Barara in between you and MC Kacheche? Not MC Kacheche, I mean between you and Ray G. There was a story of about the two of you clashing on stage, something like that, and the story has gone viral. Maybe just you're right here. Can you tell your fans what happened exactly in Barara?
What I can say, there's nothing serious. We are good now. There's nothing to talk about that matter.
Okay, nothing happened. Okay, now maybe before we get to talk about the show that is coming on tonight, the Ugandan artists, you people have kind of united of late and under different umbrellas, demanding in like royalties, like for your music to play on a radio, to play on a TV, you have to be given some cash. And the group of Eddie Kenzo and so many other artists, and I don't know which side you belong to, the Eddie Kenzo side or the side of Cindy?
I belong on the side of the art.
The art.
The side of the music, the side that appreciates good music.
Okay.
The side that stands with the fans.
Okay.
So I'm not affiliated to anything else other than the art.
All right. Interesting. Now, how has the music journey been like generally? You said it's almost going to 5 years since you started doing music professionally. How has the music journey been I know there are so many people who would want to venture into music, and so many artists within that looks up to you. And what would you tell them to try and motivate them, to try and guide them about the music industry in general? How has the journey been for Azawai the last 5 years you've been in the game?
It's been really something amazing. It's been like an overwhelming and a period full of learning and unlearning a lot of things. I'm so grateful. My fans have been so much there for me through all the years, and yeah, like now I'm very very confident that I'm actually really good at what I do, and the people love me for for what I do. So that it has been love. It has been too much growth. I know I have achieved a lot of things in the shortest time possible, and that I thank God. I thank my team, Swans Avenue. I thank my fans. So far, I'm just grateful. Of course, there is so much more to come. I'm just 5 years old in the industry. Of course, I want to go to 20 years. Of course, it's not like I'm always gonna be doing music like top, but I'm always gonna be connected to anything that has to do with music.
Okay,
So
the 5 years, what do you show for it in terms of accolades that you've won in the entertainment industry?
honestly, I've won awards that I don't even know about.
Okay.
But the one that has been so much recognizable has been the nomination in the Trace Awards. That was
Okay.
really a big deal for me. Going to Kigali, meeting people like Davido, uh, Diamond Platinums, big stars that were there. That was really very eye-opening and inspiring for me to actually keep going. Because I also want to win it the next time, I get nominated or any other major big award. But of course, here back home, there have been a couple of them. There's been Baz Tins Awards, there's been Janzi Awards. So yeah, I've won like some good stuff, and of course I've sold out shows. My first show was at Gogo Grounds, and I sold it out. The next one was at Serena Hotel, and that was also like a success. So far it has been so, like, even financially I'm much better now. Of course, you guys shouldn't think that I have a lot of money, but yeah.
But you say financially better, so obviously we have to think.
Yeah, it's not like I'm a billionaire, but yeah, of course, life is much better now financially. I stay well. I have a good car. I have like
All right.
yeah.
That's beautiful. That's quite inspiring.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to talk about the events coming on tonight in
Yeah.
Pakwach. First time in Pakwach town. How does the weather feel? How is the atmosphere around Pakwach town?
Fresh. Of course, it's very hot here, but I love the reception, you guys. I've been on the drive, and you guys have shown me a lot of love. I hope everyone that saw me today is gonna come through at
Mama Africa.
Mama Africa. I'm gonna be giving you non-stop music.
Okay.
Like whatever song you want, I'm gonna be playing it for you. So just come through, guys, and we have a good time and we party. This is my first show here, right? Right? No. The second one. Oh my God, my bad.
The second
This
one.
is
This is the first one here.
This is the first one.
I know you've performed in Nebi. You
Yeah.
performed in Nebi and you've
Yeah.
performed in Paida. Paida you haven't yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, like it's gonna be my first time here, and I want all my fans from Pakwach, please come through at
Mama Africa.
I'm sorry, I keep on forgetting.
Okay.
Mama Africa, I'm gonna be there. I'm so energized. Come with the heat. It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be massive performance. And as she has promised, she always delivers whenever she promises. So Azawai is in town, and it's just gonna be a massive show. I think we shall be picking up some few calls for the listeners out there to also try and interact with you. I know they have some few questions they really would want to drop across for Azawai right here. Now, maybe before we pick some calls, one more question for you. What is the favorite song that you've ever recorded? Like the one that whenever it plays, you vibe to it, you tend to feel it more than all the other songs that you've recorded?
I have a lot of nice music. Yeah? So, which one? I think that's gonna be Kuchido. Yeah, it's not even a song that most of you vibe to, but it's one of my favorite records.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick some calls. 786-223233 for you to interact with us. Zawi, Daka Shelton Ario Pakwach FM, radio station Maiche Kawinju, and Watingu Simu Zira Bira Bora Busia Ario, Adekadek, Peji Maiche Kudo, Ninyamegu Azawi, Mwate Kudi Studio Kenny. You can connect with her. She's right here in the studio. And I think, Marcus, do we have some tickets shall be giving out?
No, that's not.
Huh?
Tickets. No.
So
the man is stingy. Stingy, the small guys. So manager Stanley Kai watching here. Why you first come and answer the question? Maradano be watching here. Verati na muke tu ibechime kungo ticket. Do you have some tickets you're giving out?
Wafa tickets go Maharaj tickets to because now they prepare na mtano tickets manyo ka eda mayo jumano angeno. So kawoni machokuga promising in ticket and Yajiki pare gamno ango ticket per biru perongo. Maybe wachokuga kameka share nyapa share nyasha. Karawo chembo smile.
Okay. You guys are lucky. Jale na could have watched if we really didn't say stingy, we wouldn't have given out some ticket. But now, luckily enough, he has changed his mind. So we'll be giving one ticket to a man and one to a woman, a boy and a girl. Let's say like that. So tickets mokutia shell, you make a shell in yako, and then a shell mini shop. So connect with us on the line. You answer some 1, 2, 3 questions from Azawi, and then you win yourself a ticket to go and vibe with Azawi at Mama Africa Leisure Center. First caller, Elaine, Pakwach FM, hello. Hello? Yes? You're live on the radio. What's your name and where are you calling from? How is Aluya Papa? Okay, you talk to Azawi.
Hey yo, what's up? How you doing? Are you gonna come through today? Okay. Should I give the tickets or not? I want it. Okay. Can you come at Pakwach FM right now and get your ticket to the show today? Please come through. I'm gonna be waiting for you.
No. Hello? Okay, kwa namba simu peri 0 Abero Abusiel Angwen Adek Angwen Abish Angwen 0. Okay, Bini Radio Pakwach came in chap ibini wang ticket peri kenu na ukawoni wametu simu kudibang yako mila tickets. Number simu kenu chayaba zira bira bora buselario ario adek connecting kudai line kenu manke iloi ticket mechikanenu nyamegu Azawi live Imama Africa Leisure Center adangenya Azawi chiberu kendengo beru kumaya kids karashelo geko Starboy Baby Junior Pakwach FM hello. Okay, 0786223233. Connect with us on the line. Now we want a lady or a girl to connect with us on the line. If you know you're a man, please first give us some time. We want to interact with ladies. And now, Pakwach FM, hello. Hello. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from? What is your name? Aweko ni Mungu, you talk to Azawi.
Hello?
Hello? Aweko? Ini chako kwa no number, but they have not asked for your number and you're already giving us number. You first talk to Azawi first before you give us numbers. Hello? Okay, 0786223233. Connect with us on the line as we summarize the show right away. Line pasimu utie ayaba wadongo dakika manyana ok makwemu makazawi wokuwe kuli studio chida yobere Pimama Africa. Pakwach FM hello. Wamito dano madako jalpara. Zira bira bora msela ario adek lain pasimu tia yaba wameto dano mamon kenu mi ketupendi migi iwa iyamo. Pakwach FM, hello? Hello? Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from? Precious from Pajabari. You have a very nice voice, but you talk to Azawai. I'm not talking to you.
Hello, Precious. How are you? Yes. How have you been? Today I'm gonna be performing at Mama Africa. Can you come through? Yes, you're gonna pick your ticket at Pakwach FM and see you tonight.
Alright, Keniki wa namba simu peri Precious. 12 42 373 673. Okay, I hope Edareni 673. Yep, I hope you're not giving us wrong numbers because you ladies love giving wrong numbers to people. Okay, fine. Thank you. I think we should be summarizing so that you get some bit of time, you rest and you prepare for Mama Africa. And maybe what should the fans expect from Azawai before this year? It's a new year. And what should the fans expect from Azawai this year? Will you be working on an album or an extended play? What are some of the projects that the fans should expect from you?
Anything can happen, but of course, what I can assure you is it's gonna be more music.
Okay.
More music. I'm gonna be dropping my Summer Bay visuals with Conscience on 2nd February,
Okay.
which happens to be my birthday.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be non-stop music. I'm back in studio. I'm recording, and of course, people who are gonna come to Mama Africa tonight are gonna have a good time. We're gonna enjoy. We're gonna play the music from way back to Queen Amino up to now, up to the music we have now, 10 over 10,
10 over 10.
outside. So please come through, my people. I'm waiting for you. Azawai Dede. See you there.
Okay,
Yeah.
now maybe before you move out of the studio, before you say your last word, you haven't told us your marital status. Are you single or we can mingle, something like that?
If I find a good Pakwachi man, we can mingle.
So Pakwach men should prepare themselves and they come
Because
over.
should come with some money too.
Some money too.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, we shall see.
Yeah.
All right, your last word before you leave the studio of 100.2 Pakwach FM.
Oh yeah, guys, see you tonight. What's the interest? How much?
It's
Wire.
10,000.
10,000. Yes, please come to Mama Africa. Interest is 10K, 10,000 Ugandan shillings. Please come and we enjoy. It's gonna be party. Che. See you. Yeah.
Party mood.